Good morning, friends. Welcome to online study in Sri Digambar Institute of Technology, Bhandaraj Mode Dosa. This is JP Yadav from Electrical Department. Today's my topic is homogeneous unbound medium. Homogeneous unbound medium. We study about Maxwell equations in previous sections. So the Maxwell equation in homogeneous unbound medium are as follows. Del dot B equals to 0, del dot D equals to 0, del cross E equals to minus del B upon dt, and del cross H equals to del D upon dt. From constitutive relation, we know that magnetic field is nu H and D is epsilon E. Since the medium is homogeneous and non-time varying, nu and epsilon are constant as a function of space and time. The Maxwell equation therefore reduced to, in this equation we put the value of B and D here, then we get del dot B equals to del dot nu H equals to nu del dot H will be 0. So we can write is del dot H equals to 0 and del dot B equals to 0. And from del dot E, del dot epsilon E equals to epsilon del dot E equals to 0, we can write it del dot E equals to 0, and del cross E equals to del minus del upon dt into nu H, which written as minus nu del H upon dt, and del cross H can be written as epsilon del E upon dt. From these equations we draw the important conclusion that time varying magnetic field cannot exist without corresponding electric field and vice versa. It means that time varying magnetic field, if the magnetic field is varying with the time, it cannot exist without corresponding electric field, and electric field, time varying electric field cannot exist without corresponding magnetic field. The electric and magnetic field have to coexist whenever they are time varying. Solution of the Maxwell equations in an unbound medium. Crude equation is del cross E equals to nu del cross del H upon del T, and del cross H equals to epsilon del into del E upon del T. Interchanging space and time derivatives on the right hand side, we get del cross E from this equation is written as minus nu del upon del T del cross H, and del cross H can be written as epsilon del upon del T del cross H. Del cross H and del cross E, we find the from here del cross E and del cross H, it puts equations here, then we can write del del E equals to minus nu del upon del T del cross H. Put the value del cross H and del cross E here, we find the equation like that. Del cross E equals to minus nu epsilon del square E del dt square, and del cross H can be written minus nu E del square H into upon dt square. Using the vector identity, del cross A can be written as del into del dot A minus del square A, where A is an arbitrary vector. So the equation can be written as del into del dot E minus del square E is minus nu E del square del t square into E, and del into del det h minus del square h can be written as minus nu E del square h upon del t square. And from the del dot h equals to 0, del dot E equals to 0, we put here and get the equation. Del square equals to minus nu epsilon del square upon del t square, del square h equals to nu E del square h upon del t square. These are wave equation in three-dimensional space. The phenomena governed by these equations are, hence it is called electromagnetic waves. Electromagnetic waves, del square E del square h. Wave equation for time homogeneous field. Let us consider the time harmonics field with angular frequency omega with field in general can be written as f into xyz with time equals to f xyz e की power j omega t. Now onward we will assume that a vector f is only a function of xyz and it is time varying e की power j omega t is implicit. The derivatives with respect to times are del upon del t equals to j omega, del square upon del t square into minus omega square. The wave equation becomes del square E can be written as minus omega square nu epsilon E, and del square h can be written minus omega square nu epsilon h. From these equations, del square E or del square h, put the value here and we get the equation like that. The each of the above equation in fact set of three equations, one for each vector component of E and H. In other words, each component of E and H satisfies the wave equation since the del square operator is a scalar operator. Del square is del upon del x square plus del upon del y square plus del upon del z square in Cartesian system. We have equation for each component is scalar function as del square psi equals to minus omega nu E psi, where psi could be Ex, Ey, Ez or Hx, Hy, Hz. Solution of wave equations. It is not easy to find solution to the wave equations. We therefore try various functions and see whether they are solution of the wave equations. We select the simplest solution which is constant with the wave equation. We can then make following conclusion. A time varying electric and magnetic field which is uniform in the three-dimensional space cannot exist. It means a time varying electric or magnetic field which is uniform in the three-dimensional space cannot exist. A time varying field which is constant in a plane perpendicular to the field direction also cannot exist. The simplest form of field which can exist in the field which is constant in a plane containing the field vector consequently has spatial variations along the directions perpendicular to the constant field plane. This solution is called uniform plane wave solution in Cartesian coordinate of wave equation. Therefore, Hayes uniform plane wave solution is the simplest possible solution. And uniform plane wave. What is uniform plane wave? A time varying field which can exist in an unbound homogeneous medium are constant in a plane containing vector and have wave motion perpendicular to the plane. The phenomena is called uniform plane wave. Let us take an x direction electric field which is constant in the xy plane. The field therefore is given. Electric field in x direction is written as Exyzt equals to Exz e power j omega t x cap. Substituting E in the wave equation and noting that del upon del x del upon del y equals to 0, since E is a function of z only, we get del square Ex in z upon del z square equals to minus omega square nu epsilon Exz equals to gamma square Ex in z. Note that since Ex is a function of z only, the partial derivative has been changed to the full derivatives. The propagation constant gamma is defined as gamma equals to j omega under root nu epsilon equals to j beta. The phase constant beta for the medium therefore is omega under root epsilon nu, and the attenuation constant is 0. The solution of wave equation is now, wave equation is in x direction, electric field in x direction equals to Ex e power minus z beta z plus e power x minus e j beta z. The two terms on right hand side represent the travelling wave moving in z and minus z direction respectively, since in this case gamma is purely imaginary. The two waves travel with constant amplitude and their amplitudes are Ex and Ex minus respectively. Uniform plane wave is del cross E equals to minus j omega nu h, can be written is vector form, and find the equation, three equations here. We can note that the ratio of the electric field and the magnetic field for a wave traveling in z direction is, electric field and magnetic field in z direction is Ex upon Hy equals to E plus upon beta nu W E plus equals to omega nu upon beta, and that traveling in minus z direction, in plus direction, in minus direction, Ex upon Hy equals to E minus upon beta minus omega nu E minus equals to minus omega nu upon beta. Let us define a quantity called the intrinsic impedance of the medium is neta, is written as omega nu upon beta, which is under root nu upon epsilon. The intrinsic impedance neta for a medium serves the same purpose as the characteristic impedance Z0 serves for a transmission line. The intrinsic impedance is a property of the medium for free space. Nu is nu node in 4 pi into 10 raised to power minus 7, and E written epsilon node 1 upon 36 pi into 10 raised to power minus 9 farad per meter. The intrinsic impedance of the free space neta node is 120 ohm, pi ohm, and for any medium nu equals to nu 0 nu r and epsilon equals to epsilon node epsilon r. Nu r and epsilon are the relative permeability and relative permittivity. It is the permeability and permittivity. It's the characteristics of the material. Wireless applications are possible because electromagnetic fields can propagate in free space without any guiding structure. Plane wave are good approximation of electromagnetic waves in engineering problem after they propagate a short distance for the source. Time harmonics electromagnetics. Field quantities are expressed as a function of time and position in real applications. Time signals can be expressed as superimposition of sinusoidal waveform, so it is convenient to use the phasor notations to express field in the frequency domain just as in AC circuits. So electric field in xy components t equals to real part of E xyz e की power j omega t and del upon del t E xyz t is real del upon del t E xyz e की power j omega t. Time harmonics electromagnetics. Differential form of Maxwell equation is del cross E minus del V upon del T, del cross H J plus del D upon del T, del dot D equals to rho and del dot B equals to 0. Time harmonics Maxwell equations del cross E minus j omega beta, del cross A j plus j omega D, del cross D rho, del dot B equals to 0. Wave equations in source free medium. In a source free media, density is 0. Maxwell equation can be written as del cross E minus j omega nu h del cross A sigma plus j omega epsilon into E. Del dot E equals to 0, del dot H equals to 0. We will derive a differential equation involving E or H alone. First take the curl of both sides of first equations. Del dot del cross E equals to minus j omega nu H into H. Del dot E minus del square E equals to written as minus j omega nu sigma plus j omega epsilon into E. Since del dot E equals to 0 in source free media, we obtain del square E minus gamma square E equals to 0, where gamma square is j omega nu sigma plus j omega epsilon. So the above equation is called Helmholtz equation and gamma is called the propagation constant in rectangular coordinates. Helmholtz equations can be demonstrated in three scalar equations: del square E minus gamma square E equals to 0, I equals to xyz, and del square H minus gamma square H equals to 0. Helmholtz equations and transmission line equations are: Helmholtz equation is del square E del minus gamma square E equals to 0, del square H minus gamma square H equals to 0, del square V upon del square Z minus gamma square V, del square I del Z square equals to gamma square I. The rectangular coordinates are del square EI minus gamma square EI equals to 0, I is x, y, z. So thanks to all watching this video and practice. So watching again, if you not to learn say correctly. Thank you all.